auch duschen, ne?
Mhm.
Dann kannst du vielleicht mal den Abfluss von deinen Haaren befreien.
Okay. Nach dem Stream. Alright, let's hope that I don't get disturbed for the entirety of this nice little stream here. Again, this is a game that for one reason or another doesn't really work well with OBS, or at least OBS doesn't recognize it as a game, so I have to stream full screen, which isn't that bad, but might have an impact on the frame rate. Also, this menu would have been better if the music would loop instead of just play once and then just not. So this is Game Dev Tycoon, which is a little simulation game in which you build a gaming empire. I'm playing with mods. I'm playing in English, and yeah. We have music now, great. Welcome to Game Dev Tycoon. In this business simulation you have been transported back in time to start your very own game development company right at the beginning of the PC revolution. In the next 35 years you can build your dream company, create best-selling games, gain fans and become the leader of the market. Before you can start your adventure you have to give your upcoming company a name. So let's just start with me. I'm actually not that familiar with how many options you have in customization. Okay, this is probably the closest. Sure, let's go with that. Company name. Sowas wie in Death. That would work great in a German game. Doesn't really work now, right? So let's go with this. Born Tobi Wild. Cool. Unlock hints? Sure. So we are free to develop a game, pretty much all we can do. Time doesn't seem to progress so far, so let's just develop something. Topic, we have Wild West, we have hospital, hiking and sewer. Sewer is a horrible topic to start with. A Wild West game sounds good. A Wild West action game? I'd kinda love a Wild West RPG. But let's start with an action game and then develop the RPG. Oh wait, they tell me if that's a good combo, so that's just... This isn't a good combo, so okay, let's start with the action game. It's gonna be for Invento cards. Nope, we are not going to make a card game. Atari 2600. Well, no. Let's stick with the G64, and we're gonna name it beans. Blue walls. Blue beans Mickey. Sure. It's going to have graphics. How much money do I have? 70. I think the first game does pretty well. Story for an action game, not that important. I'd love it to have great gameplay. Yeah, let's focus on gameplay. And the engine is pretty good engine, but not too big. Honestly, we can just not have a story at all. Today the new game platform Arcadia 2001 by Pamerson Radio has been released. I remember this thing from an AVGN episode. It wasn't good. I wouldn't. Nintendo card no longer supported. Why is it in the game then? Well, it's not in the base game, to be fair. I'm playing with mods. So the Nintendo cards are going out of support immediately. Having great AI, we don't need dialogues, and having good level design, I feel like it's important as well. Smart enemies and good level design sounds like a good action game. Yes. Take all of this. Whoa, those graphics. We definitely need this to sell. Fixing the bugs, getting some design points. Cool. I definitely should do an RPG after this, but I don't think there is a good topic for that, unless Hospital and RPG is considered a good combination. Well, we're going to release it and see how it does. Meanwhile, I'm going to research a new topic. Oh, rhythm games, music and rhythm. Music. Okay. Getting some good star ratings here. Shows potential, yes. Solid start. All around. Good start. Born Tobi Wild, a newcomer in the games industry, has just released their first game, Blue Beans McGee. The game received favorable reviews. With such a good start, Born Tobi Wild are sure to gain fans quickly. Yes, look at those sales. Those are good sales for the first week. Was so successful that we now have 29 fans. We sold like almost 8,000 copies and we made 29 fans. Company sales record with over 10k units sold. Well, it's the first sale, so of course it's a record. Important milestone though. That's good. Meanwhile, generate game report. Okay. We don't need a game report right now. I don't have enough research points, so let's just develop another game. This time it's going to be a music game. Music RPG would be cool. Music action. Music adventure, music simulation, music strategy. Nothing, nothing of this works. So let's hospital RPG, sewer RPG, hiking. Hiking adventure might work. You know what? We're doing a hospital simulation. Yeah, that works. That works. Although on PC we have a good market for that. So let's do it on PC, and it's going to be called man, the names are the hard part. Something easy like Sim Hospital would be lame. This is okay. Black Forest Clinic. It's going to have simple graphics. We put a bit of story in, but also focus a bit more on engine. New game platform Game & Watch by Nintendo has been released. Getting some research points, that's good. Getting some dialogue with your patients in there. Everything else we can leave for now. We don't need that much world design. Which wasn't that high to begin with, but... there were a lot of bugs in this. Blue Beans McGee is now off the market. Pretty much the same. We had a little bit more on design this time. Cool, we release that and then we research another topic like extreme sports. We catered this to the PC, so it might not sell as well. Pretty good though. I'm happy with the reviews. Yeah, sure. Getting some fans. Completed that research. We couldn't research something else. Words, great. Let's just do school. Doing well on the money front so far. That's good. What's this? Backtracks by General Consumer Electric has been released. I don't even remember that. Dinky King. Okay. Now let's do another game. This time it's going to be a School RPG. School simulation would also be good, but let's do school RPG. Game and Watch has pretty good market share for now, but let's put it there. I don't know. This is horrible title. Birkenbachai. It's also going to have 2D graphics. And if this does well, we can start developing an engine. Now we pump up the story and the gameplay is about here. Color TV will be taken off the market. Having great dialogue. Don't need artificial intelligence that much. World design. World design is pretty important. Let's do it like that. Oh, look at those design. The TES will be released next year. We are going to do some kind of action game for it. I would say. I think that's a good call. Level up our graphics. We need to farm some points. There isn't anything here that I would want, so let's just jump straight into another game. For instance, well, the extreme sports game, that should be a good one for the NES. So let's do like hiking, adventure for this, and we call it Hiking with Heinz. The reviews for Birkenbachai are in, and it seems good. They're a bit divided on this one, but generally well received. The 6 is a bit, but otherwise we're doing good. Okay, so this is the hiking adventure. We're going to go with equal parts gameplay and story, not so much engine. Color TV is out. Dialogue. We don't need artificial intelligence in an adventure game. Honestly, it's a hiking game, right? So the level design would be kind of important. But because of the adventure aspect, let's put the dialogues down. Sure. Contract work. Hi there, I've just finished Birkenbacher and I'm impressed by your talent. I'm in a contracting business and if we could use skills like yours. If you are ever short on cash, just let me know and I will see if I have some work for you. Thank you, Jason. We can leave everything like that, but the sounds aren't as important. We have quite a few bugs on our hands though. Let's fix those. Well, I guess one more game and then we'll have enough to make a new engine. Some level ups, we release this. And there are some reviews for Hiking with Heinz. Oh, very good, okay. Starting out strong in general. Everything's coming up Millhouse so far. Eights and sevens. I'm happy with that. Okay. Sure, let's do some contract work. So I can show you how this works. We have 5 weeks for this, 4 weeks for that, 4 weeks for that. Sure. Okay, the TS has been released. Now it's time to release our big extreme sports action title. Surprise hit! The developer Tobi Wild is fairly new to the gaming industry, but we cannot wait for what they will develop next. Contract successful. Jason here, I just got word from the client that the contract was completely successful. Excellent work. Usually I have new contracts every 6 months. Okay. Thank you. Birkenbacher is now off the market. Sold pretty well. So now this is the time for extreme sport action for the TES. We are going to acquire the license, that's what I did the contract work for. And we are just coiling it. Extreme to the max. Alright. Let's do it like that. Engine. Don't need story, it's an action game. So let's do it like this. Raking in the design, alright. Don't know why artificial intelligence matters in this case, but maybe you have extreme sports against other players and they need to be good, so sure. Hiking with Heinz is now off the market. Did well for us. We have enough points. Well, after this game we definitely have enough points for a new engine. Don't need that much world design. Let's put on some sound though. Graphics. Here's a technology record, I think. Come, one more. No? No? Okay. That might be good. Custom game engine, please. Stream to the max. Oh god. Well, this is our first stamper. Our worst game so far, but it's average still. It's not horrible. It does sell as well. Oh, we don't care about the Arcadia. No, this is a bunch of research we can do. I don't want to create a custom engine right about now. Let's just develop another game. It's going to be another Wild West. And this time it's going to be a Wild West. Oh, Wild West Adventure is apparently a bad combo. Well, we're going back to Wild West. To the Wild West action. For the TES. Sam's going to be Gun-Shy Pete. This time the gameplay will trump everything. Today the new game platform Atari 5200 has been released. That didn't really sell successfully, did it? The 2600 is the Atari console that usually springs to mind if you're talking Atari. Could you please stop introducing bugs? Arcadia's down. This isn't good. And a Sega console. I'm not too happy with this one. I'm going to release it just to make some more cash. But let's hope we don't lose fans over this. Other than that, let's research. We don't have points for any of that, so new topic. Expedition. The reviews are better than I thought. 8, yes, okay. I didn't have that much faith in it, but apparently it came out pretty well. Yeah, look at those sales figures. Great, 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 great. Cool. So now let's do an expedition adventure. Maybe RPG. I'm not sure. Expedition strategy, maybe. Expedition adventure makes the most sense to me. And this is going to be on the this thing, and it's going to be the journey to Mount Shamala. Sure, let's do that. Bam. Very first thing is a bug. Cool. Dialogues. Let's make the... We don't need artificial intelligence at all. Let's make the best damn dialogues the world has ever seen. Well, our technology is certainly not that advanced right now. Recent studies suggest that the increasing variety of gaming devices also creates a market for more specialized games. Some platforms will become more popular with younger gamers, while others cater more. New research available. Target audience. That's a good thing. We should do that immediately. Yes. Gunship Pete did well for us. Way better than I thought it would do, honestly. Cool. 20 design. I think it's a high. Yes. In the meantime, let's research. Skip, multi-character, auto advance. This is all engine stuff. Target audience. The 22 Mount Shyamalan. Oh man. Okay. 8. Good. We still haven't gotten anything over 8. Oh no. We still haven't gotten anything over 9 as well. Well, okay. Some 8s, some 9s. I'm happy with that. Journey to Mount Shyamalan is also selling pretty well. Research is complete. So if I create an engine right now, I don't think I can get anything there. We lack research points anyway, but we can target stuff now. So let's do an M-rated game immediately, because that's getting us some press. It's going to be an M-rated Wild West RPG which will be on the G64. It's going to be called Bloody Colts. Let's put some points in gameplay. I don't need too much engine. The latest game by Tobi Wild has received very positive reviews overall. Game Hero gave it a 9, saying more please. If Tobi Wild continues to innovate like this, they might become a new favorite. They say they. I'm just a dude in the garage. The Master B didn't do too well either. I don't think sweating about that is too important. Level design, sure. Bit of AI. Like 10% AI. 50% level design and a bunch of dialogues. And world design is very important. Graphics. It's a mature game, so let's pump the graphics up. Let's don't have sound at all. Hi, I'm Steve O'Connell, a reporter for Planet GG. We heard a rumor that your company is developing a game for mature audiences. We'll give an interview. Great, thank you for your time. Publish the interview next week. recently published an interview with Tobi Wild. According to the interview, the company is working on its first game targeting a mature player. Tobi, owner and CEO of Tobi Wild, says, "We think that players are looking for more mature content in games, and we are willing to take a risk to give it to them." We're curious to see. Yeah, I'm curious as well. I generated some hype. Let's make sure the hype is valid though. Cool. Nothing level up, but I'm fine with that. In the meantime, let's research multi-character. Yeah, let's do multi-character. We did well. Yes! Oh man! And we had hype behind that as well. Oh, so close, so close. The 1-9 is, well, we had hype for that, so I'm happy with that. Good reviews, we had hype. Look at those sales. Was that a good call or wasn't it? It was a great call. Bloody Coals has achieved a company sales record with over 50k units sold. This is an important milestone. I won't move up yet because there's still a thing that I want to do first. And we are rank 1. 100k units sold. Well, let's look for contract work first. This seems doable. Sure. Caused a storm of good reviews and excited customers. Industry professionals say that Bloody Coals is one of those rare games that will set a new quality standard for future games. Thank you, thank you. I tried. Cool. There's our contract done. Got some money. And with that money, I'm going to create a game engine. It's going to be the Wild Engine version 1. It's going to have all of this. Bloody Coals is off the market now. Let's see how much it did. 347,700 units, over 2 million in sales. Hell yeah. Now, new topic, which is going to be playground. And then I think I'm going to do a playground action game for the TES. Intended for young audiences. So, playground action. Maybe a playground simulation would be better. Playground adventure. Yeah, simulation. I think that's fine. For the TES, it's going to use my engine, and it's going to be called Grounded. With the better graphics. You're going to have multiple characters and a linear story. You won't have too much dialogue, but you're gonna have great opponent AI. So like marble games and stuff like that. And we can research casual games now. I'm going to do that actually. Oh, go-to console is going off the market right now. Well, design not so much. We pump everything in graphics and we're going to introduce so many sounds. Technology-wise, this is pretty good. Not the greatest game we've ever made. Oh, there was a bug. But all in all, I think this could do well. We're going to release it. Better user experience. Make quite an effort. Let's not yet. Next time they ask, I'm going to do it. So now I'm going to research. I can't research casual games yet. I will though for this. Next month there will be the Game Boy. Okay, good reviews for Playgrounded. Quirky but good. Yeah, I know, it's intended for young audiences. I can live with 6s, there's an 8 there. Alright, that's fine. The Game & Watch will lose market share now. Let's develop for everyone. School simulation is going to come out for the PC. It's going to use the Wild engine. It's going to be called I don't know. It's going to be a good game. Yes. We're going to put the story out of that. We don't need story. Pretty good first spread. I'm going to keep some dialogue in actually. Just like you can, it's a PC game, so you click on your students and they say stuff, right? And that's how you figure out how to further the education. It's going to be very complex. As complex as they let me make it. Well, we have some good design and some good technology as well. That's a pretty even spread. I'm impressed with that. Game & Watch is gone. We have 20 research. Oh, look at all of this. I wanted to research. Where is it though? There it is. Casual games. Name is stupid, but there's a 10. There's another 10. Holy shit. Ah. Well, I can't complain actually. Look at those sales. Yeah. Research is complete. Can I now move up, please? Well, if I can't, I'm just going to do contract work. Like this. When I started playing Education for You, I had no idea what I was in for. I've rarely seen such a responsive game control. True joy to play. A stellar effort by Tobi Wild. With a growing interest in video games, there's also growing audiences for video game magazines. Those magazines offer a great new way for developers to market their upcoming games. Marketing. Oh man, I need more research points. I don't target this to young audiences. It's going to be a casual music game for the NES. It's going to be called to be called Superstardom with a wild engine. Cool, thanks for the bug. Gameplay is key there. We're going to put in a linear story, multi-character for the band members. Don't need quests. Also don't need the story actually. Now that I think about it. However, if you think, well, you could have a superstar mode. Well, that's for the sequel. For now, you can just play with your entire band, and it's going to be just a list of songs that you unlock. Don't need dialogue yet. Don't need AI. Just pure level design. I'm going to put 2% dialogue. For this, for after the song, there are going to be quotes. Those are the 2% dialogue, are those quotes. What is this? Today, the new platform. I've never seen this thing. Can't imagine it did too well. Sound is very important. Actually, put the sound better than the graphics. And we don't need word design. Let's see, how did Education for You do? Almost 2 million in sales. Not bad, not bad. Oh, I remember this thing. Waste of time. Cool. That's pretty good. For casual music game, this is actually pretty amazing. We'll release this. We can research better dialogue. Now we move up. Yes. Translations. we're going to hire someone immediately. Oh. Staff management training. There's a 10, great. Another 10, awesome. Oh shit, oh shit. Come on, give me that. Oh man. I still missed the achievement for getting 10s across the board, by the way. Sells pretty well though. Rank 1 game? Yes, I can live with that. Now I can hire someone. Budget. About 140k. And it's going to be complex algorithms. While that's searching, I want to research cutscenes. Level design is both sophisticated and surprisingly intuitive. I never felt like I was guided through a level, but I never got lost either. True achievement. Superstardom really deserves the top spot in the charts. Thank you. Lucas Kelly, Thomas Fletcher, and Derek Wheeler. Let's see. I feel like I'm more the design focused guy, but I think this guy is actually pretty good. Let's hire him. We can research medium games now. And now I'm going to develop a new game, and it's going to be for the gameling. So I feel like a casual action game would be good for that, intended for young audiences. Going to be gameling. It's going to use my engine, and it's going to be called Little I don't want to call it Little Beaver because that's trademarked. Okay. So instead, let's call it Little Little Weasel. Little Weasel. Going to use all of the engine. Also the gameplay is great. Linear story. Don't need multi-character. Probably should have waited actually, because he is not working at all on this. Superstardom is done. He's fixing bugs now. That's the thing. Well, they are still working. Let's check how well Superstardom did. Almost 3 million, holy shit. I'm going to get into rhythm games. I think that's pretty good for a Game Boy action game. I'm going to release that, and then I'm going to research medium games, because those will be important later. So far, honestly, I'm doing pretty well. We haven't made a dud so far. The worst game we made was average. We don't have research points, so let's just develop a new game. It's going to be a sewer. What can you do with sewers? Let's just do another action game. It's going to be for young audiences. It's going to be for the gambling. Actually, let's just do a casual sewer game. Not sure if that combination works, but sure. Can we do, well, for the game? Can we do a casual playground game for the Game Boy? That should be pretty well. Good. Okay, so it's going to be Playgrounded again. It's going to be like kind of a sequel. Planning publishing contract has been unlocked. This is no longer supported, that's fine. Multi-character, yes. Linear story, no. We don't need dialogue. Level design would be good. Artificial intelligence, no. A little bit. Let's do a little bit. Really dedicated fans of education for you have created a fan game using a lot of the material from our game. Make any money with it? Well, sure then. Don't see a reason to stop it if they don't make money with it. Let's actually put a little bit into sound. Atari ST. Oh, that was the Atari computer thing. Didn't. Oh, we got a. Hi, I'm Denise Wright, the main developer of Education for You fan game. I've recently been informed that your legal department has advised you to stop us, and I just wanted to say that I'm very grateful that you didn't. Best company in the world. Yeah. Got a bunch of fans. Little weasel is now off the market. How well did it do? 370,000. Well, for a little casual, all ages game, why not? New research available. You research. Scenes gallery, music gallery, game tutorials, better user experience, better dialogue. Honestly, give me better dialogue and I'm going to research What's this? A level editor? I don't think we need a level editor. Everything else is wasted time, so let's just do rhythm. Can't see what difference that made compared to music, but we'll find something. Playgrounded is a good franchise for us. And I think this is better than the first Playgrounded, so sure. 9s across the board, great. Right now we're swimming on cash. Pretty good. Now we can develop a rhythm game. Well, before we do that, let's update our engine with mono sound. It's going to be the Wild engine version 2. That's going to be amazing. And we get research points doing this, which I need. RPG games, you say? Let's develop an RPG right now. It's going to be a big RPG. Mature, big RPG. It's going to be a school RPG. Well, let's not do it mature. We're not the world is not ready for a mature school RPG. But it's going to be. Not going to be on the Game Boy. That's wasted there. Probably PC. Let's do it on PC. Not the best console for RPGs, but sure. It's going to sell well if we match the trend. Should be good. It's going to be on the Wild Engine V2, and it's going to be called Senpai-san the Noticing. Senpai-san the Noticing. Playgrounded again is off the market, and it did well. Didn't crack the million, but sure. Well, that would have been a bad idea if I had someone else. But sure. We're going to put cutscenes in there. It's going to have good. Good gameplay. And I'm going to do the story stuff. You're going to do literally anything else. Yeah, sure. Level design. Well, dialogue is more important, but better dialogue now. We're going to be so overworked. Honestly, let's just get another guy. Besides the upcoming school RPG game, ask how different game level designs on particular importance every game. Yeah. Have a little bit of it. Ruby Mickey, I'm going to hire you just because of your name. And she is immediately there. Great. Going to switch to mono sound. Bam. You're going to do this and this. I'm going to do this and overwork myself. Oh, the Oasis. I kind of remember that. Well, I'm introducing a bunch of bugs now because I'm overworked, but... Again, I've heard you started to grow your team. I've updated your client list, so if you're looking for some contract work, let me know. Medium-sized contracts. Cool. Our design is through the roof. We don't have bugs. Perfect. Look at this design. This is sexy. We release this game. I'm going to immediately research the music gallery, maybe? Better user experience actually sounds good. You can have a vacation. You can research a new topic for us, which is going to be ocean. Perfect. Okay, let's see how good Senpai-san the Noticing came out. Okay. Okay. Critics are varying a bit, but it's pretty good. Let's just hope that it sells. It does. Cool. Doesn't sell as well as other games we had in the past, but that's fine. New game. It's going to be another medium game, and it will be an ocean. Well, an ocean simulator would be cool, right? But we have RPGs right now, so let's do an ocean RPG. Yeah. Maybe that works. I don't know. Let's just try it. And the turbo graphics. Let's just try it for the turbo graphics. This is a risk, but I'm just trying it. Maybe an action game would be better. Action ocean. I know RPG is a trend, but the trend has been going on for a while. It might be over before we are done with the game, and then what will we do? I'm doing a risk already, so I probably should be keeping it like this. It's going to be called Deep Abyss. It's going to have cutscenes. It's not going to have multi-character, maybe? For an action game, maybe not. Maybe? I don't know. Yeah, let's cut some costs. We have one character. That should be quite appropriate. I'm going to do this. Okay, cool. Dialogue, we don't need dialogue. But we do need artificial intelligence for an action game, and level design would be good. So let's balance them out a bit. Let's do it like this. And then you are going to do dialogue. I am going to do this, and you are going to do this. And after this game you can have a vacation. Oh, well, no, it fills up, okay. Sound, yes. Graphics, yes. World design, no. I'm going to do world design. You can do this. You can do sounds. I'm just overworking a bit on this. This is good. Look at those tasty research points. Market is normalized. See, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Trend is over. Now we are not running after a trend like, you know. I'm not going to do a battle royale game right now. Oh, there's another bug. Let's finish this. Well, while you're polishing, Senpai-san, the noticing is off the market. Sold alright. We had better, but that was pretty alright. And Deep Abyss is looking like the best game we've had so far. Let's hope it sells. Thomas got a raise, that's cool. Character progression, that sounds like a thing I should do. Where is it? I'm not even going to bother with 3D graphics. Marketing, probably should get that at some point. Okay. Character progression. Then we have 10 points left. Let's just get the level editor over with. And you can train. Oh, I can. Cool. You cannot train. Oh god. Will this be it? Will this be the worst game we've made so far? I think that's the worst one we've had so far. The sales are alright though, so do I want another? No, let's just do contract work now. Just a bit of contract work to get some research points and to get some money. Thank you. Yeah, we can do that. 30 is a bunch, but with 3 guys working on that, doable. Do we have other contract work? This sounds a bit too spicy for my tastes. We can do this. And we can do the other one, this one. Cool. I'm not going to complain about 8 research points and extra money. So, with that out of the way, I'm not going to do a publishing deal. I'm trying to play as much of the game as possible without getting published by EA or something like that. In fact, let's do a casual rhythm game. For the turbo graphics. For everyone. Because the last music game was just for... Yeah, well, let's call it also Superstardom. I know that sequels is a thing here. But... for right now, let's just do it like this. It's going to be an enhanced version of the original. Superstardom Deluxe. With the Wild engine too. Better graphics than the original, I think. I have a knack for security, and I think we could really do with some security upgrades. Sure, we have the money. Multi-character again, because of the bandmates. We will include simple cutscenes now. Gameplay through the roof, engine is pretty good. Yes. Debabis did really well, considering that it's probably our worst game so far. So I'm not going to complain. Alright, the Super NES is on its way. Let's fix all those bugs. The design is pretty good on this. Design's pretty good. I'm happy with that. You can have a vacation. Cool. Can research multiplayer now. Let's see how much multiplayer costs. Not too much actually. Let's do that. I'm going to research music galleries. Let's see how Superstardom Deluxe did. Well, for an enhanced version it sure is not as good. Well, it's nothing new at this point in time, so that might be why. Okay. Now that we have multiplayer, let's integrate it into a new engine. Better user experience, character progression, level editor. The Wild Engine v3. We're making fans. Everything's good. Your engine is complete. You need a vacation. And I'm going to research I'm going to research open world. Meanwhile, you can get us a new topic. And that new topic will be business. Once we're done with researching that, Superstardom Deluxe got us 2.2 million. I'm happy with that. And Bonnie computer play system. Oh, the PlayStation. Now that we have all that, let's do a multiplayer game. It's going to be a pretty big one for everyone. It's going to be multiplayer. And multiplayer music games actually. That's pretty good. Casual. That's the best system so far. Wild Engine 3. Let's have it something. Well, not every music game has to be Superstardom. Since this is the first multiplayer one, let's have it something akin to Rock Band. What's a good for something like Rockstar, but not Rockstar, obviously. This is going to be the most boring title ever, but I don't really get other ideas right now. Multiplayer with a music gallery. Better user experience, we don't need character progression. Maybe he's better actually. Oh, I remember that handheld thing. We're entering a phase where a lot of handheld consoles are out, trying to imitate the success of the Game Boy. None of them will manage, so we don't need to bother. A level editor was actually not a bad idea. You can make your own songs with this. Don't need better dialogue though. More graphic. seems that other industry professionals agree with this. Every game development project has limited resources, so it's very important to use their time most efficiently. That's true. We still don't have marketing. Probably should get that at some point. Okay, the sound. That's more of a technical thing. Let's do it like this. Yeah, okay, let's do it like this. No one is overworked. Perfect. Down with the crunch. Okay, we still have quite a few bugs. No doubt because of the multiplayer, which is a first for us. Oh, a laptop. Steelbook. Design is through the roof again. Stereo. Perfect. Can I research stereo right now? Nope. Let's do... tutorials maybe? Let's do tutorials. Seven across the board, I'm happy with that. Once he's done with researching, let's jump right into another game. Cells are great. Perfect. It's going to be a business simulation. Going to be a big business simulation. Simulators are pretty good for PC, so let's do it for that. Well, Engine 3. That's probably the most blatant name I could give it. 500k, great! Perfect. Okay, so for this, we're going to have character progression. Don't need multiplayer for simulation. Better user experience, yes. Music gallery, not necessary. Multi-character, sure. Save game, yes. Simple cutscenes, yes. Something like Anno. The first Anno. Yep, that sounds fantastic. Gameplay, we don't need too much story. Engine, a little bit more engine maybe. How about this? We can leave everything. AI, yes, we definitely need a better dialogue, sure. You know what, why not? Instead we do, yeah, sure, level editor. If I'm thinking about Roller Coaster Tycoon, they have a level editor. That's pretty important actually. Doing it like this should work. I don't remember this thing at all, so let's not bother. After this I'm going to research marketing. 1 million! Okay. Sound. That is overworking everyone, So let's do it like this. And maybe like this. And then this is overworking Ruby. That's probably the best I can do. Look at all those bugs. Well, it's a simulation game, so there are surely simulations aren't easy to do. Cool. 4D technology, that's a first. Yep, that's fine. Better AI. I'm going to research marketing now. Seven, 8, 9. Come on, give me the 10. Okay, well, pretty good still. Pretty good. Another thing I can research is probably quick saving, and then I don't have enough for anything. Let's rock, sold well. It generated what? 13 million! Holy shit! That's pretty great. Illegal copies of Gimme More. I've managed to identify some of them. We could either sue them to defend our copyright or send them warnings. I'm going to warn them, which definitely wouldn't work in real life, but let's have a quick vacation for you. Now we have marketing. With that, I'm going to do another. I'm actually not sure. Let's do another extreme sports game because it has been a while. It's going to be extreme sport action. Maybe extreme sport casual is better. Let's try extreme sport casual. It's going to be a small game. I don't see a reason to move away from the turbo graphics. Going to be extreme to the max 2. Yes, definitely not confusing or anything. It's going to have multiplayer though. Don't need cutscenes for this. I don't think it's a casual game. Oh, maybe. Let's have cutscenes actually. Save game, yes. Multi-character. No, we don't need multi-character. Music gallery. Also, we don't need that. Better user experience, definitely. Character progression, sure. Gameplay engine. Yeah. She's back, that's good. Level design, we don't need that. Oh, in 2 months it will be taken off the market. That's not good. We definitely need to fix the bugs and push it out, because otherwise... Yes. This is a pretty good game. Day and night cycle, yes. Okay, G3. Well, we didn't polish this one, so won't be quite as good as the first one. We just fixed the bugs and pushed it out. Now let's research again. The night cycle sounds tempting. I would love stereo sound though. We don't need that much to get stereo sound, so let's do some contract work. Something like this. $19 million with 4 games. Okay. So the turbo graphics isn't supported anymore, but people still have it, so they're going to buy the game still. But the fact that it went out of business still means that not a lot of people are buying for that. More contract work, please. Let's debug this. Okay, there we have our 40 research points for stereo sound, which you can research now. Better AI is also pretty good, but I want stereo sound first. Meanwhile, maybe another. This is off the market now. It sold really well. Another contract. Do we have an easy one? This might be an easy one. Small booth, sure. Stereo sound now. I'm not going to do the engine just yet, because now that G3 is around the corner, I want to have a new game in development to show there, to create hype for it. Let's do the medium. It's going to be tough call actually. Those aren't the best topics to start with. No idea what to do with sewer or hiking really. And I have 2 basically of the same. But sure, let's do another mature Western game. This time it's going to be a Western RPG. Well, we did RPG. Can we do Western Adventure? Is a bad combo apparently. Western Strategy. A mature Western strategy game for the PC. Because strategy games on PC should work well. And it's going to be called Snake Pit. Hello, Hyaran Pixels, if that's how you pronounce it. If I butchered that, I'm sorry. For this, yeah, we're going to focus gameplay for sure. Let's have a little bit of story. Like so, and then have a bit of engine. Definitely need multiplayer. let's have multi-character as well, because for strategy game that should be nice. Yeah, character progression, yes, definitely. Linear story, sure. Let's do it like this. That should work. Well, for a small booth this is okay. We're not in the top 100, but I'm sure it's fine. We generated some hype, that was the plan. Everything's according to plan so far. Artificial intelligence for strategy game, hell yeah. We're going to need that. Probably even more than level design. Although level design is still important. So let's do it like this. Ruby, you're going to do the AI. I'm going to do the level design, and Thomas, you're going to do whatever is the third one. There's the PlayStation. What am I going to do with the PlayStation? A fighting game would be good, but I haven't researched that yet. Also, I don't have 3D graphics, which is the big selling point with the PlayStation. Oh, there was a new research. Let's look at it later. Sound, yes. World design, yes. Graphics, about here. Okay, so now you can do the world design, which is a horrible idea actually, because your design is bad. I'll let you do the sound instead. You're going to do the design, I'm going to do the graphics, and then aside from Thomas, we're all gonna be a little bit overworked. Not a big fan of crunch, but this has to be done. And we're going to get research points out of it. Quite a many, in fact. Hype is on a pretty good level. Fix that bug. Thank you. All in all, I think this turned out pretty well. Special training available for me. And branching story, Easter eggs. Let's do the special training. What is this? A boost. 20%. Okay, sure. That's not. Okay. This is a bit of a diversion. Still not the worst game we've made so far. Actually, let's have a look at the games we've done so far. Game history. So we started out with Blue Beans McGee, our Wild West action game, which was the best we could do at the time, with a 6.73. Well, did pretty well. Nothing too great. Black Forest Clinic. Hospital Simulation. We could do another one of those, but I haven't researched sequels yet. I have to do like the cheat version of sequel. Welcome back High. School RPG. Hiking with Heinz. Stream to the max. I'm trying to find the one that sold best. Also, I think which one was the worst so far? I think Stream to the Max was pretty horrible. Journey to Mount Shamala did pretty well, but not as well as Gun-Shy Pete, which I didn't expect to be good. Was our biggest profit at the time. Then Bloody Colts came along, and that was our mature game that probably still the best one we've did so far. Well, Education for You, which is this horrible title, but still sold pretty well. Superstardom is pretty good, but everything else after Superstardom didn't do too good. Deep Abyss wasn't too great either. I want to have another crack at Senpai-san the Noticing though. At some point. And now Snake Pit, again, not the worst we've done. Strange trend where players around the world seem to have developed a curious taste for unusual games. So let's do something stupid. We do need some topics for that though. Farming is a good one. You're going to research something good like AI, better AI, that's a good thing. And then we don't have enough points for you to research anything. So now let's do a little game that's just weird. It's going to be what's the best I can do here? It's going to be an extreme sports RPG, maybe? Extreme sports strategy, yes. We're going to do that, extreme sports strategy. It's going to be for this thing maybe? Well, strategy is good on PC, so let's stick to the PC. And then after this we are going to do a better engine. It's going to be called Tactical Extremes. Tactical Extremes. And this time we are not going to have a story. It's going to still be multiplayer and multi-character and save game, sure. Character progression, yeah. AI still pretty good. We don't need that much level design this time. The Stacy PC. I'm going to be modest. Hyping a game with such a strange combination is probably not a good idea. Like, at all. So let's just keep being modest. Lynx is no longer supported. Welcome to real life. Maybe get another technology point, maybe. Okay, hype is... we need to release it now. Hype is getting lower. release the game, you can have a short vacation. Meanwhile, I'm going to research sequels, and you can research Easter eggs. And once those are done, we're going to put a new engine in place. Yes, extreme sports strategy. Meanwhile, Snakebit is just falling off now. How well did it do? 1.1 million, not bad, not bad. Now let's create a custom engine. We're going to have quick saving, we're going to have game tutorials now. After 9 years we're going to develop tutorials. We're going to put in Easter eggs, we're going to improve the AI, open world, stereo sound. It's going to be all in all pretty great. It's going to be the Wild engine before. Let's get those research points. I don't care about the Venner gear. Market is normalized, just in time. Small booth. Now you can research. What else do we want? Day and night cycle. Meanwhile, I'm going to research a new topic. It's going to be goats. Initiate sabotage? I don't know, I want that. No, we'll just have a booth for tactical extremes. That might get us some fans. I'm honestly not sure how this will work, because the game is out and it's off the market. But sure. Now we can develop a sequel. It's going to be a sequel for Superstardom Deluxe. It's going to be Superstardom 2. A medium-sized game for everyone. Well, casual. It's going to be for the Super TES using our newest engine. We're going to keep the simple cutscenes, music gallery, don't need quick saving, gaming tutorials, sure. Character progression, do I need character progression? Yeah, I could see that. I could see that in a music game. Not sure what you would get, but maybe something like power-ups. Maybe something like that. Cool. Engine. Put the engine up a bit. And then I'm going to do the gameplay. You can do the engine, and you can do the bit of design that's left there. Our first sequel, I'm so excited. Look at how everything's flowing right now. It's going to be great. We don't need better AI, but I'm going to put in Easter eggs. Don't need better dialogue as well. Level editor is a good idea. Who's going to do the level design? I'm going to do the level design. Maybe I'm not going to do the level design. Maybe I'm just going to do the dialogue. Sitting pretty right now. It's working better than expected. Don't need world design. Sound is the most important thing. We're going to put in stereo sound. We don't need open world. Graphics. Sure, let's have some about here. Do the world design. About here. Then I'm going to do this. We can do this. We can do this. I'm going to crunch a bit. Other than that, I'm good. Look at those design points though. Holy shit, we're going to do the best damn rhythm casual game there ever was. Superstardom 2 will be great. The Virtual Boy. Man, look at this. Superstardom 2, which is the third Superstardom game. But it's a great sequel. That's my point. Outstanding, cool. I can live with 9s. I would love at least 110 though, because the original Superstardom was pretty great. So this sequel is not as good as the first, apparently. However, it's the best game we've made so far, so not sure what to say about that. 3D graphics, nope. Honestly, let's save up for dialogue tree. Not sure what auto in advance means. Auto saving, fast skip, scenes gallery. Oh, this is for the gotcha. NFL mode. Cool. Well, I'm going to do a topic now. Yes, gore. Let's go. Just researching some topics. Cars. Cars is good. Can do a lot with cars. I said we're going to save up, but let's just have some more variety. Tobi Wild has recently released a sequel to their game Superstardom Deluxe. The newest game in the series, titled Superstardom 2, was met with great responses. That's good. That's good. Another memorable game by Tobi Wild has been released. The level design is both sophisticated and surprisingly intuitive. Cool. Let's get another positional in, because we have the money. He's going to be on the complex side. I'm going to invest a little bit, not too much. Maybe that was too much. I'm not sure. And it's going to... Let's get Nancy Briggs in here. Yeah, I like the idea of having Nancy Briggs here. games with new topics at the moment. Well, I'm going to try a new topic anyway, so that just works for me. Just as well. We are going to develop a new game, which is going to be... Let's see. Actually, let's do the casual farming thing. Like Harvest Moon, you know? And it's going to be on Gambling, maybe? So for the Super T, yes. Maybe. How long will that stay in the market though? Let's see. Virtual Boy is on its way out. Okay, it will stay a little bit. Newest game engine. It's going to be what's a good name for a farming game? Crops and cattle. Sure. Starting out with a bug already. Perfect. We have a linear story, we're gonna have quick saving. Let's keep the music gallery out. Also multi-character. Multiplayer, okay, let's have multiplayer. Like this. Nancy, you can jump in on the gameplay with me. Okay, she can't. Then you can do this. The engine. When is the next G3, by the way? Better dialogue, sure. Don't need a level editor this time. I'm going to do the level design, and you can do dialogues, and then you can do this. I'm going to be so overworked. I think that overworked people introduce more bugs, right? Open world, yes. Graphics and sound about here. Then you can do the graphics. Actually, let Ruby do the graphics. You can do the sound, and Thomas can do the world design. Okay, Nancy do the graphics. Ruby does the sound, and Thomas does the world design. Because the world design isn't important. As long as it stays long enough in the market for me to release my game on it, I'm down. Look at all those design points. And also all those bugs, holy shit. You can go on vacation now. You're going to have a small booth. Fix that bug. Fix that bug. Fix that. Cool. Crops and Cattle seems to be a pretty good game. Ruby gets a bit more. Video playback, 3D characters and 3D backgrounds. Good idea to do those. We have some more things. Give me 10s! Yes! Give me another 10! Yay! That's an 8. What's your problem, game hero? Okay, let's research a bit. This is all for visual novel stuff. Dialogue trees, please. This can make me some decent sales. This booth. Yep, that's pretty good. New platforms out. Yep, I'm going to sponsor them. And then I'm going to research Eroge. Yes! The progression in the story is just so perfect. Just when you start to think what will stop reading, start playing. Okay. Visual Boy is no longer supported. That's a shame. Cool, we have Eroge now. We will not develop an Eroge right now because we need stuff like this for it. Let's do contract work actually. Oh no, before we do contract work, let's do another sequel. Because we could definitely need a sequel to Bloody Colts. Bloody Colts did really well. Platform, we're going to be on PC again. Going to use the new engine. Medium-sized game now. Oh no, the sequel will be called Bloody Revolvers. Bloody Revolver. That's a pretty cool, kick-ass sequel name. Story, yes. Gameplay, yes. Engine, Need to have a linear story with cutscenes. It's not going to have... Does it? An RPG? No, it's not going to have multiplayer. Does have a music gallery. Does have multi-character this time. Everything else we're gonna keep. And gameplay will be here. Yes. Here. Let's keep the engine out of it then. I want to do the story. So the gameplay. Do the gameplay with Nancy. And then Ruby. No, let's do Thomas do the engine. Highly praised move to get more women into technology. We would love to see more women in the game industry. Yeah, sure. Working on a new game. Yes. Wild West RPG game. More focus on gameplay or on sound? Gameplay. Okay, now we're going to put dialogues in there. Have the level design about here. Better AI is not really necessary. Easter eggs, yes. Better dialogues, yes. Let's see. Nancy is doing the dialogue now, which he might be because let's just do let her do the dialogue because I am tired as fuck now. Level design. Let's do this. I devolved. I'm not even doing words anymore. It's getting late now. It's getting late for scribbling and scratching on a paper. Something's gonna give under this pressure, and the cracks are already beginning to show. It's too late. Don't be about abandoned, never boarded the plane. They said this could never happen again. Ooh, so wrong, so wrong. This time seems to be another misplaced rendezvous. This time it's looking like another misplaced rendezvous with you. Okay, 500k, that's good. The G3 booth definitely helped there. The design, man. We're breaking new ground this time. Let's get some technology points in. Yeah, there we go. Stop introducing bugs. Okay, cool. 84 design. That's pretty wild there. It's almost earned. So we can research soundtracks. Critics are divided on this, but at the end of the day it only matters that it's a good game. Soundtracks would be good. Well, in the meantime, let's just do some stuff like the scenes gallery is very important, and the skip is also very important for an aero game. New engine and the original, really driving technical innovation. Yes, 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 yes. All of this. Crops and cattle generated 6 million. That's wild. We had 13 before. That's our most selling. However, 6 million, nothing to sneeze at all. I'm happy with that. Let's do a little bit of contract work, so just so that I had 2 more research points for another topic. Sure, let's do this. Should be a breeze. There we are. Sure, we can find more contract work that's doable. This is doable. And then let's do a bit of a bolder one, like game art. Come on, more design. Yes! Now that we have all of this, new topic please. I'm going to do that. It's going to be, oh man, all of those suck. Circus. It's going to be the least bad. And once I've researched that, let's try it out, I guess. Also, I would also be interested in gore. A gore action game for mature audiences. Just a small little gore game. And it's going to be on the PlayStation. Bloody Murder Death Knell. Still 2D, but that's our style now. We won't need multi-character or music gallery. We're gonna have save game and quick saving. I'm just trying stuff out now. How well did Bloody Revolver do? 2.7 million. Cool. That's good for me. Bad AI. Let's keep the dialogues out of this. Graphics, it sounds. It's also open world because no, it's not open world. It doesn't need to be. Small booth. We don't even fill up the small booth, so there's no reason to go medium. The Atari Jaguar. With a little hype and very good technology, this game will hit the PlayStation. AI companions, oh, that's a good one. Needs 40. Just 2 more. No, Bloody Murder Death Knell is just a little game for fun that I just threw together. So I didn't expect anything other than like mediocre. It's not even the worst game we've done, so I'm happy with that. So let's just do another contract work thing. To get the research for AI companion. And then do another small game. Strong audience is everyone right now, so that might be why Bloody Murder Death Knell didn't get too great of things. Office could really do with some renovation work on our computer system. Do you want to renovate the office? Sure. Animation scenes. Starting today, we offer different game development challenges throughout the year. Where game development. Oh, game jams. You can have a quick little vacation. You can research AI companions, please. Nope. Laser undetected. Oh, okay. In the meantime, let's start up a sequel. Well, let's wait until she is back from her vacation. The Dreamcast. The Dreamcast was pretty good, wasn't it? I don't know if it was successful, but it was pretty good. New game. It's going to be another small one. It's going to be strong audience is everyone. So let's just do something like a circus. Circus casual game. For the Game Boy, because for some reason that's still around. It's going to be called Circus Dirkus. I don't know. It will have multiplayer via link cable. Doesn't need cutscenes. Let's have a level editor on this. And then fun sounds. The Wonder Swan. Does anyone remember the Wonder Swan? Well, Game Boy Advance. I'm going to jump on that. Game Boy Advance was great. We can have a vacation now. Whoa. For something I just threw together and I didn't expect an 8. But sure, I'm going to take it. 8s across the board. Circus Dirkus is great. Everyone loves Circus Dirkus. Then we're going to jump straight into a new sequel for our very first game. Blue Beans McGee, a Wild West action game that we're going to upgrade for PC. It's going to be still a small game, but it's going to have a way better engine. Blue Beans Slinger. Mickey. Returns. Game Boy Light. I vaguely remember the Game Boy Light. Bloody Murder Death Knell sold reasonably well for just a little thing. As that we released the source code for one of our older games, Vengeance World End 2. I'm just gonna give it to them because we sit on a pile of cash right now. Wasn't it, I think it's more than we used to have. I kind of lost track there. But we're going to have cutscenes now. We're going to have a music gallery. We're going to have everything that's there. Going to have a story now. Originally it was just a dumb little action game. Market has normalized again. That's fine. I would love a little bit more research points, please. Don't need it as an open world game. That's just excessive. Thank you. Because now I can research soundtracks. Circus Dirkus is off the market, incidentally. Nancy gets a raise, that's cool. Circus Dirkus sold well on its way on $1 million. It's alright. Soundtrack, please. Next big one is Branching Story, and when I have Branching Story I will make a new engine. Pretty much on the level of the original, actually. So, review-wise, that's fine. Contract work. More contract work. I know contract work isn't really thrilling at all or involved, but it's a good way to farm some research points and level my guys up a bit. Can we research anything of this? Nope. Well, for this I would love the video gallery. Let's see. No, I don't need anything either. And also this is excessive. NVL mode. I'm not sure what this means. Image gallery. Screenshot support. Yeah, some good stuff on the horizon. Let's develop another sequel, and then we're going to jump into another game. This time we're going to do a sequel for Senpai-san the Noticing, a school RPG. It's going to be for the GBA, because RPGs on the GBA did pretty well, if I remember correctly. Going to use the newest engine, of course. Why wouldn't it? It's going to be Senpai-san 2. A rival appears. Dreamcast has been released. Okay. It's going to have cutscenes. It won't need tutorials. Doesn't need multiplayer. do it like this. Yes, that works. I'm going to do the story. Ruby's going to do the gameplay. And Nancy is going to do this. How did Blue Bean Slinger do? 500,000 in sales. I think that's better than the original. I'm going to stay modest. Have some AI. About here. Better dialogue. No level editor. Ruby is going to do the dialogues now. I'm going to do the AI. And no, I'm going to do the level design. Thomas is going to do the AI. Small booth. Working our way towards those research points. Needing 9 more. And then I'm going to do branching story. And once I have branching story, new engine will come. World design. Graphics. Sound. Mono sound is alright with that. Do I need that as an open world? I guess it could have open world elements. Nancy will do graphics, Ruby will do world design, Tom's going to do sound. Let's just hope that we can fill up a small booth already. The hype is pretty alright though. For the sequel to Senpai-san 2. Also the design is through the roof again. This might be the best game we've ever done. Over 100 design and over 80 technology. This is definitely the best game we've made, the best sequel by extension. Let's just hope that it will... Oh, rich backstory, oh god. These surgeons' decisions. Oh come on, don't do me like that. Average sequel. Okay. Meh. This is definitely the worst game we've done though. Trend towards casual. Pokemon Pikachu GS. We lost fans. Because the game wasn't good. Well, shit. Vacation. Isn't popular with the target audience. Oh, okay. That was the mistake. Okay. Well, shit. Branching story. Well, now we can farm 15 more points for rich backstory. That shouldn't be a problem. Still made 500 sales. We just lost a bunch of fans. Multi-genre. I don't feel comfortable with multi-genre right now. Contract work, please. Is this doable? Let's try it. Everybody, design. Yeah, this is doable. Look at all those research points this one contract work gave us. Now we can research the rich backstory as well. And then we're going to do the new engine. Well, it did really well. 9 million sales, nothing to sneeze at. We just lost a bunch of fans over it. Not sure if that's worth. Yeah, definitely the worst review score we had. Fans 0. Well, at least we broke even with that. It wasn't great. Okay, lesson learned. PlayStation 2 will come out. Now we have 20 more points. School and RPG is a great combination. Gameplay seems to be quite important for this type of game. Platform audience match, bad. That was a problem. Okay, now we're going to do this mode. I'm not sure what it does, but sure. Generate game report on Circus Dirkus. I'm just gonna do a bunch of game reports as well, because that also generates research points and gives me valuable input. So this one as well. Circus Casual is great. Dialogue seems to be not important. Platform audience match, gambling and everyone good. This is the Xbox. Let's see, PlayStation 2 was definitely better than the first Xbox, so let's concentrate on that once it comes out. There it is. Now we can do another research. 3D graphics will look terrible. We might as well though, because we don't have points in 3D at all so far. Engine seems to be very important. Almost everyone is good. Okay. Time for the custom engine that will have all of this. Let's see if I can take anything out, because that's a pretty expensive thing indeed. I mean, I have the money, but let's see if I don't need anything here. Looks like it's pretty necessary, everything. Okay. This is the Wild Engine V5. I'm going to use those research points unless I get over 40 to research some new genres and topics. If I get over 40, I'm going to research something else. You can actually have a vacation right now. I like to send them on vacation as early as possible, so that they're not away for as long. More booth. No, there I'm over 40. Wild engine is complete. Please give me mini games. The rest can do contract work actually. Then with 2 more research points. Oh, this is not good. This is probably doable. I'm writing because I know of your high repute and trustworthiness. I see real invest. Vulnerable reward. Okay. Decline. This booth will not be as successful, considering how bad the game was received. But now we have minigames. And World War II. Cool, let's do it. World War II action game on the PlayStation 2? That sounds like a thing that could work. World War II action game on the PS2 with unused engine. It's going to be called Nazi Shooty Bang Bang. I'm not sure. It's going to be. I don't. Let's make it 3D. Engine, gameplay, no need for story. Stuff like this, all useless. Multiplayer is important. Music gallery isn't. Not sure what this mode is, but I won't have it. Quick saving, sure. Game tutorial, sure. Actually, I don't think we need. Well, character progression might be worth. Yeah, Nancy is going to do this. I'm going to do the gameplay. And Ruby can do story. Ha! We didn't fall for that. And also I did see a very big one right there. Going into technology. Dialogue? No. AI, yes. AI companions, yeah. Don't need dialogue. Easter eggs, yeah. Level editor, I don't think we need one. but I might patch one in anyway. We have those 10k. Okay, Thomas. Actually, Nancy is going to do this. I'm going to do this, and Ruby can do level design. I don't use Thomas at all. Oh, okay. Thomas definitely needs to get better. World design, no. Graphics, yes, and sound. Stereo sound and soundtrack. Having an open world is actually not a bad idea. Okay, Nancy definitely needs a break though, so this is where Ruby comes in, and also he's doing the sound, that's fine. Let's minimize the crunch as much as possible. Getting all those tasty research points. Technology-wise, this is actually pretty solid. You can definitely, you earned your vacation. $100 in both. Technology and design is pretty good. New best game. Let's hope it has actual good scores. Advanced cutscenes. No, I don't want to move yet. Advanced cutscenes? Sure. Nazi shooty bang bang. Come on. Shooting Nazis is a good thing. Rated accordingly. Six, 6, 8, 7. I can live with that. Romance, perfect. The Mind? Those all suck. Adrenaline. Game report for Nazi Shooty Bang Bang, please. Achievements. How much do I need for achievements? 15. Those need to be on my agenda. Come on, one more. There we go. Achievements, please. Red combination graphics seem to be very important. Again, world design not so important. Okay. Let's try our hands on an eroge now. Mature. Pretty big one. It's going to be set. Eroge RPG, I think that should work for the PC with an unused engine. It's going to be called What's a good name for an aero game? SWWEFLP. Tales of Wolveria. 2D. It's going to have a branching story, simple cutscenes. Doesn't need multiplayer at all. It's going to have all of this. Doesn't need tutorials. Yeah, that sounds good. Let's do this. Yeah, perfect. Nazi Shooty Bang Bang is off the market and it did 2.8 million in sales and almost 300,000 units. Definitely a story. Getting a little hype on this. Nothing to sneeze at. Better dialogues and dialogue trees. AI companions. I'd love to have AI companions actually. Don't need a level editor though. But Easter eggs, sure. Nancy is going to do the AI now. Thomas is going to do nothing. Yeah, this is fun. Hi Milbe. Ich spiele Game Dev Tycoon, läuft also eigentlich ziemlich super. Ich develope gerade ein Erotikspiel. Rich backstory, yes. Day Night Cycle? I don't need that. But let's do it like this. Can I do sounds? And then Nancy is doing graphics. Does this work? No, I'm still overworked as shit. Let's do it like this. Let's get the bugs out. Well, we have Tales of Wolveria at G3. That piqued some interest. Vacation, please. Well, our design is pretty good. Release it. I don't want to move yet. Actually, I kind of want to release him. Let's not though. Come on, 110. 110. Well, that's not a 10. Still one of the better scores I got recently, though. I can't really complain. Multi-genre I don't really want. Animation scenes might be good. Let's see what else do I have here. Image gallery. Yeah, let's do image gallery. And some new topics. Dreams. Sure. And animals. Perfect. The erotic game is selling like something that sells well. We've sold more before, but that's still pretty good. Most of you, some contract work. The first PlayStation will go off the market now. Yes. Aero game RPG is an okay combination. Gameplay seems to be quite important. Ah, the GameCube / Game Sphere. Let's also have autosaves. Yeah. We can have one more topic, that's fine. Books. We have the best topics. Tales of Valvaria sold 4 million. Well, it made me 4 million. PlayStation is out. Strong audience is young. So let's do a game for youngins. It's going to be a small game. It's going to have animals. Animal casual. I feel like that could work. For the GBA. Maybe? Yes, for the GBA. It's going to be the cat game. The one cat game you will ever need. Well, I've been online for 3 hours now, so I'm going to wrap up pretty soon. Okay, we don't need that much stuff. Don't need multi-character, we don't need music gallery, we don't need this mode, we don't need scenes gallery, we don't need skip. Just need save game and quick save. We're going to have a tutorial for the youngins, you know, character progression, that's fine. Don't need a branching story, but we're gonna have cutscenes. That's good. Again, GBA will be taken off the market. the soundtrack off. Just concentrate on stereo sound. With a GBA. I don't know how that would work, but sure. Day and night cycle. Instead of a rich backstory. Panasonic Q? I don't even know what that would be. Let's fix the bugs. And out the door with this. Lacks a bit of polish, but since the console we are releasing this on going out of business pretty soon, let's just release it. We're falling into the strong audience right now, so I'm feeling like we are doing well. 8s, more 8s, and a 9. All right, pretty good, pretty good. Maybe the DS is next. Well, let's just have the game report right now, because next time I would forget it. What? They want the V1 Wild engine? You can have it. I gave you the V2 before, but sure. Oh, this sells really well. Over 1 million? We have 4 million units in the first week. Awesome. Competitors have been observed muttering jealous remarks. You have more than 100,000 fans. I'm already self-publishing medium games. 5 million in the second week. Great. Great. Man, we are rolling in cash right now. 10 million. The cat game. The cat game. Horrible name, great for us. Let's just look at what would I want next time. Animation scenes would be good. Yeah, let's save up for animation scenes. The attention to detail in the Comb gameplay has really paid off. Only a game with unicorns, rainbows, pirates and ninjas could possibly be better. Look at all this money coming in. Market has normalized again. That's not a problem. Okay. Not sure, let's just do contract work, I guess, because shit. We can do this. Let's keep it at a small booth and then start another small game. The cat game is off the market. I repeat, the cat game left the building. 17 million copies sold. 121 million, almost 122 million in sales. This is baller. This is really good. Small little game now. Just to put something out there, let's do a small little let's have a goat simulator for the PC. that hasn't been done before. It's going to be called Original Goat Game Honest. We don't need anything. We can live with simple cutscenes. Let's have multiplayer in this. Multi-character is unnecessary. Sure, let's do it like this. This game gets well received, then we might be able to expand our booth next year. Still not in the top 100 booth. Oh, Goat Simulator is running pretty well so far. Let's add a soundtrack to this. And have it be... Yeah, let's keep it at the day and night cycle. Probably be good. Nein, Lootbox noch nicht. Ich glaube, die Ingame Microtransactions kann man erst relativ spät überhaupt freischalten, beziehungsweise ist noch, wir befinden uns noch im Zeitalter der Konsolen. Da ist noch nicht viel mit DLC und so. That's pretty good for a Goat Simulator game. Mod Support. Save to Cloud. Okay, wir kommen jetzt allerdings langsam in die Richtung. Pay 8 million. We would have that. We would have that. I don't want to though. Those are better reviews than the actual Goat Simulator ever got, I think. Generate a game report on Original Goat Game Honest. And in the meantime, let's research some stuff. Like, for instance, translations might be a good idea. I know I said I want animation scenes, but honestly, another thing would be next level graphics. Also a good idea. Ja, das ist mein Endgame. Nintendo GS. Looks like everything's coming up in the house right now. And there is the PBG. Good and simulation is a great combination. Gameplay seems to be very important, yeah. Play trend towards casual games. Okay, let's do one more casual game and then end it. So it's going to be a sequel to a casual game I already done though. Let's do a sequel to Circus Dirkus. It's going to be a casual game for Circus Dirkus. Der Gameboy ist halt echt noch da. Das ist so krass. Where's the GBA? Big platform. Okay. Circus Dirkus will be on the Game Link, I think. Has to be really. Oh, we can make it work for the games here. I make the best names. Ja, Asuka wird jetzt die Midcard slayen. Multiplayer, yes. Sure. Immerhin kann sie jetzt mal wieder Matches gewinnen, jetzt wo der Titel nicht auf Carmella bleiben muss. Beziehungsweise so sie aus der Carmella-Geschichte ein bisschen raus ist. Ich habe schon, zeige ich dir mal kurz. Sobald die mich lassen, zeige ich dir das kurz. Aber ich habe schon was Ähnliches gemacht, nur nicht gegen Amerika. Okay, releasen wir das. Okay. Game History. So. Da. Nazi Shooty Bang Bang. Das war ein World War II Action Shooter für die PlayStation 2. So, in der Zwischenzeit kann man ja noch mal kurz Mod Support machen. Circus 2 Hopped Up bekommt jetzt seine Reviews. Cool. Well, don't mess with Circus. It's around. It's everywhere. Original Goat Game Honest has sold for 2.2 million. And Circus 2 is selling pretty well as well. Great responses. Okay, let's do it. I'm now just going to wait until the game is done selling. In the meantime, let's just do some contract work. And then I'm going to finish this stream because I'm online for a bit over 3 hours now, so that's the thing. Yeah, even little spikes there. Large contracts have been unlocked. One more contract work. Debug this. Sure. Okay. Circus 2 Hopped Up is now off the market. It's sold for almost 2 million. That's good. This is where I'm going to leave off. I hope you enjoyed this VOD. mostly, I think. Let's just look at the chat real quick. Ich mag Ronda. Finde auch, es ist noch zu früh, ihr den Titel zu geben. Sascha gegen Bailey, die haben sich ja jetzt wieder vertragen und sind jetzt ein Tag-Team. Weiß ich nicht, ob wir das jetzt noch kriegen. Ich hoffe mal. Ich hoffe mal, dass das so eine Y2AJ-Geschichte wird. Aber abgesehen davon, ja, ich mag Ronda eigentlich. Okay, that was the stream. I'm going to finish this next week, I think. This run. We got well into this run, I think. We haven't made a dud. Well, we have made one dud and the rest was pretty average. I think we can leave off there. So, I hope you enjoyed this and see you next time. Bye!